News.
Yamamo akwaba afitumlike ne share Facebook no so a na ye DLFM 106.9 na yemfa kasebo no echiremo efa esemom yansha kasebo na se FF Ghana mampeni akachi na Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama edesem atudwa echirem sem osrada se mensini krachia wapa wono mo amemu mo homade aso mbeboa no na nkutabo mapa atima ye adwuma titiru afa efia hodo a adokro oman Ghana free say efi edinyarewa ene owo enenam Ghana mampeni se ade tudwando ada emna adwumade omudi ya na moye nkyerɛkyerɛ ede ema mensini krachifo nyina oman Ghana m ewan kra pumpune mate na Ghana mampeni ekasa ne okirem sem ehu behia pa say mensini krachifo nyina besore gina omna so brane na wone maboa na efia hodo a adokro Ghana mantem ahodo no eso etimi etwa Ghana mampeni ekyerɛ sem na mebo ne tenase enhwe han sa ma obidin so nkonkodi dwuma ewo mra nkuntabu mapa enya dwuma nti obenya mre etuma bunkunta ede afa mensini krachi bia ho wa mode banso ne waso ba ya hyepam Ghana mampeni ekirem sade ba ko de ba ne se ode bibi ba ene afi bia mu no ye behwe mensini obo ne ho moden ewo ahunidie mu ne abo aba so ma Ghana nyina taa wachi ne de bibi dia mamo apagya dwumadi amudiem efe nso mensini abode banso ba mode abawuden ene osimesi mensini mode banso ani ebegu ani mase na Ghana fo nyina ehumada pa evisa ba ne sa na mama Ghana po muden enkonkan Ghana mampeni ekirem sei nansen wohwe kwan ahodo ekoso pa o my Ghana efimu a na esa assemblies ne mmadwuma nti osra mada se manim ya mama homode so begina mo na so na maboa mefia ahodo adokro Ghana no eso etimetwa Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama kasemo. Now
let's be clear about sanitation services. We pledged to the Ghanaian people that we'll implement a reset agenda, didn't we? This agenda applies to every facet of national life, including sanitation and waste management. Our current waste management model is not working because it has become highly centralized. MMDAs have largely not been involved in the procurement of waste management equipment and accessories. They have also felt that supervision of sanitation workers and cleaners is not a part of their responsibility. We must therefore implement a more effective model that transfers full responsibility for waste management and sanitation to MMDAs. 10% of your common fund in the guidelines is earmarked for sanitation. In addition, funds from the communication service levy tax, which is administered by the YEA, will be decentralized to your districts. You will receive guidelines for transparently selecting your sanitation service providers through a competitive process. And listen to this one. You will be fully responsible for the process and also fully responsible for the outcome.
Ne kwa kramo no ena Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama kasemo ena wochirem sem. Osra mensi krachifo nyina de se. Emu amukwaso abo adwumade na osra wo mada. Omu entimiente sanitation task force. Na wo ma Ghana de hye no enim na so momoa na efia hodo adokro ye no. Asie ntiminto Ghana mampeni chirem sem. Mensini krache no. Se munnim kremu ofo de makopie mu e wo Kigali. Rwanda ma no ahinkuru ne ho fe pa. No matumi atufi ase mekuruma ye fende makosua de na moba mbabo mefia hodo adokro Ghana no eso atumi atwa.
Sanitation will be one of your most important key performance indicators. International experience affirms this. For those of you who've been to Kigali, I should send you there one by one. The Rwandan government, through empowered local authorities and monthly community cleanups called Umuganda, has made the city one of the cleanest in Africa. In Singapore, strict enforcement of sanitation laws, waste segregation and recycling have become standard practice. And in the Scandinavian countries, municipalities lead circular economy models that transform waste into energy, jobs, and revenue. These successes by these countries are not accidental. They are driven by committed local leadership, civic education, and accountability. And we must learn from these models. So your mandate on sanitation, you are hereby tasked to establish district sanitation task forces with clear responsibilities and regular performance assessments. Your task to mobilize communities, including schools, faith-based institutions, and market groups for cleanup education, and inspection drives. You are required to partner with the private sector for waste-to-energy projects and sustainable recycling value chains. You must enforce your sanitation bylaws rigorously, including penalties for illegal dumping, open defecation, and improper waste disposal.
Ani a wote ye Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama.
Yantua Kasebone so na Speaker of Parliament Right Honorable Urban Sumana Kingsford Barbin Apajumedio hon to ma on ne mashebejefo awa man Ghana mu sanso ana World Bank any UK's foreign Commonwealth any development office for Ekabom etimi edi Jumas project no more $1.6 million and a dear shame sane ebeyam mashebejefo so na ye dwumedio mudi wo man ni mu no sikasam ebetimi akoye 9.2 so no etimi aba o man mu no mu cheme ya de yo ma ho fama ye pan so mo ne World Bank UK's foreign Commonwealth any development office for Ekabom edi Juma eno betimi abo o man Ghana ye papa na ya de o ma fanim tiabuo bebrem na so 8th parliament ya de o ma di Juma bebra o ma hu sane mo o ma di de ehu behia passe Juma die ye o mu di betimi akoso ye no mu hwe anim se mpuntu betimi aba na ye die nsoso no etimi aba o man yimu.
But it is with a huge responsibility that I stand here today to mark the official launch of another phase of a renewed relationship between the Parliament of Ghana and the World Bank in partnership with the United Kingdom's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. One of the things that we are losing out because of our attitude is the fact that we are failing to see as a country that the 8th Parliament have ushered in the developmental stage of our democracy. Others have seen it. And what has led to this project is what the 8th Parliament has achieved. Yet the 8th Parliament is being condemned by Ghanaians as one of the wasted periods. You can ask our development partners, the foundation stone of this project. This initiative, as I go through it, what I just mentioned, you get it. This initiative, summarized in a theme, building the capacity of parliamentarians for economic and financial governance, is born with an initial amount of $1,600,000 United States dollars, sourced from the World Bank and the United Kingdom's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. Today's ceremony launches the initiative, a new chapter of strengthening the collaboration between Ghana's Parliament, the World Bank, and the United Kingdom Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. This event comes after lots of strategic discussions, planning, and collaboration of parties who share a common goal to see Ghana's Parliament achieve its vision of becoming a model in Africa.
Any Auti ye a Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Urban Sumana Kingsford Barbin, Namani boy yen sem troni Hajia sweetness and a debesuming.
Yan to man the bonus way, ne yankwaya nima. Na make us say na ewie ya. Ena MPP. Ama yokuruma mo ya mashebedwafo. Ebo anan, ekoko pie mum. Ewo akane oman Ghana mampeni ebede akire. Dr. Mahamudu Baumia Alhaji Soso na office. So mosra na da. Emfempi mienu ne adonu watwe abato no. Empia man yokuruma mo de ato onom eni a. Ento obi anim se onu nkuto anim na 20. Se ba kwen di fata na so na fata na kono nti. Waja bidda. Omun mode mo party 2028. Onkodi ama yokore anim na nkopretumi emfama wonom. Na ensem weto odwa no emu aye de sa no mandam. Dr. Mahamudu Baumia eno omnya kukua mu kita hudie na mu kire mu sem. Ana moto mutu nya pese mo boa na amanyokuro no. Otumi do mani mu kotwa pokoko viso ma tena se adwene wahu ni sem. Empia amanyokuro no betuma de nkunim ewo mfimpi mienu ne edonu watwa bato no mu a. Ono Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Baumia pe ono kutu betuma bo empia amanyokuro no etimi edimo nkunim. Na esi amekese no empia amanyokuro mpanifo atena se aya hyehyese yankopɔ ya adomam. Opepambo seme ne da toso aduasa baako. Emfimpi emienu ne aduonu ensia 2026. Ena betumi akoto aba apa oni papa so kotu franka edema MPP amanyoko no akwakopere omampeni edibrem na Ghana fo beka ya emfimpi mienu ne aduonu enan abato mu no Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Baumia kopere tumi se nkokokopra omampeni akonwa ede ama MPP amanyoko na so akoye no antentam na mika se ne anamoto a MPs na to ne kire mu sem omo kondo se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ko tu franka na boa na etumi amope no wanom nsa etimi aka na ne Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enhye mude na kire pe na ne nse ntwefo ka se na wo kire mu se na gye papa se ne MP amanya okori mu ma se badwafo be boro be de se aduasia ekope na ka che de nani aso panti se de o maka no obe ne se ne ni kan kotie ne ahodo betwa gwemra ma se badwafo no kopie mu e wona ka che no we shall wait to save Ghana. The elephant is there with the symbol. We shall wait to save Ghana. We shall wait to save Ghana. We shall wait to save Ghana. The elephant is there with the symbol. We shall wait to save Ghana. The elephant is there with the symbol. We shall wait.
DLFM 106.9.
Anyway, any ahodo we twa gu nyina no we share on Facebook no so a ehun videos ne da so pa na nya se bukuma kwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no office wo no ma MP amanyoko ne ma mo ye mase badwafo akohiem na nyom ne nsenku o mo bo no nya se ko mo kire mu sei na nim ena mo nyina hwe so onkotu franka no na nkudu ye ne dia na no wache Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e che na adwen sei e de chen semtwerefo
this past visit from our members of parliament. I think that it was a very happy visit. It was a courtesy call, and it's a call to declare support for me. And I am so happy in terms of the group that have declared support for me from parliament. Now amounts to just over 60, and you know we have 88 members of parliament. And so that tells you that a very significant number of members of parliament have declared their support for me. I just want to use this opportunity to thank all of them. The leader of the group here is Apakan, who coordinated this, the MP for Mampong. And I believe that this is going to be very, very important because the members of parliament, as you know, control the constituencies to a large extent. And I'm very, very happy for exactly what they have done today. It's a strong show of support, and I thank them and I thank God for this strong show of support. And off we go. There's a lot of hard work to be done so that we can help the party and help the country. And I want to thank all of you.
Any awoti ye ayaka na mampeni ono krasuko pray. O mampeni akonwa ewo MPP. Amanyoko ne demo ewo mfimpi me na duonu ene abatu mu. Ne de Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nene ena awoti ye.
Yanto akase abone so e na osuafo na hwa adusua ho nsem ewo manga na mu eye Haruna Idrisu ede nsem atodwa echemu se eye nnuane a ye free senior high school mo fra no edi no enya ade na nigi ho kresan se wo so mo bomode na mutimi hia na kuntabuo etimi koso se na ebe yo mbehu nsakraya o mbetimi aye ede afa ho no de nsemi atodwa wa abre ye press briefing ekoso no chema ade a ministry no mo bom ho mode aso mbetimi aye nsusaye ede afemu esan se eye feeding eye policy na nya ade o mayo ma agin se o mo ba besesa na emo mo bomode ahese niam bi koso na enya o mbetimi aye nsakraye ede awom bebre na agin se ya ade o mo ba betwa school feeding program na emo nya ade o mo ba betwam na emo mpeso mo bomode na mampuntuo entimi mram se na ebe ya school mu fra no so no ombetimi anya aduane papa etimi edi no chema fiti eye obani maboso no besi Nhyiraba Sikapa o matwia no ade a wasenka mofo no mutimi edi aduane papa no chema ade ase na aduane ne konani nje ho kra esanse sika o matwia no na wasenka aduane school mu fani di ne de ebetimi aboa wom no chema sese no charge for so betimi ama 40% anso ana buffer stock ene Ghana commodity exchange for so say ade eba emo ebro ni binsa omo ankasa ebefo eto omo ho so na ebe ya amofra no so no ebe nya aduane adi ewo school ni.
It's not our wish to reverse the decision, not our wish at all. In fact, we decentralized. And as I became minister working with Director General and Free Senior High School, from December till yesterday, we have sent the money directly for them to do the procurement. So far, 500 to 600 million have been released to them. At least I know 203 million, 208 million, another 100 million released to them. But we are not satisfied with the quantity and the quality of food. That is why we are re-engaging and we are repositioning to share in doing it. We are still at the consultative level, and where appropriate to reverse it, we'll reverse it. Thank you. Ghana Education Service, together with CHARS, it was a pledge in the NDC manifesto to get this back to headmasters, business, and others to do it in order to keep the local economy going. But it appears that at many levels, the quantities and quality of the food is just not good enough. Government is considering a reversal of the policy, but at least for perishables and others, up to 40% of that provision will still be provided by the Conference of Heads of Assistant Secondary School, whilst we get a rule for the Ghana buffer stock and then the Ghana Commodity Exchange to deal with grains and others. But for the present, what is important is timely, quality. One evening, I had to, I'm not necessarily a WhatsApp person, so the president had to ask me for my WhatsApp, so I'm now on WhatsApp. So I went getting some WhatsApp to receive a poor quality gari and palm nut served by a school.
Haruna Idrisu etos no chemu say yes sanitary pad no enya de ombekra e de from afoforo so aba na emom eye nyumeku ahowra wo mantem no eya de ombebo modern aye sanitary pad no matimi acheche ama mofra no na we ne hyehyɛ ya ɛyɛ ɔmanpani John Dramani Mahama ɛde abeto dwasa ne ɛbɛ ya ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana so enyumeko no betimi ayɛ nneɛma na etimi aboa na mmabunu no nso so no etimi anya adwuma papa yɛ ɛwɔ man menye de bia na ɛwɔ se yɛfa sika ne yɛkɔkra pad ɛde free amafoforo so ɛde ba so ɔman Ghana so yɛtimi yɛ pad a ɛbetimi aboa ɔman ne nkankɔ ne ɔman ne mpuntuo nti ɛyɛ Haruna Idusu ichirema ɛyɛ Ministry of Education de pad no enya dia omobekra ede from afoforo so ede aba
ye pa ye nia ye nye nene na omokra na dos dodo wahu
enti bia Ghana for bekra
ye nia ye nye wo he ya na ye nto eno so beboa wa ya ade enti ye ta wo machi omunkonkoden oman ye ne ye nsu a ye beka omasem ye nto akase bo no so na ye nkoye nim na ye nkonko pie mo ewa apie mantemu na meka se no wo bo anan ekopie omiamia hodo a wanom etu efumagudi a ye sukuu mafra ne nko sukuu bio wanom wuchim se sabi sika ko mu oda pasa no manam ti no omo ho enko sukuu enkwese omo bre kram nanam sa sensem we nti eye chebi akwadum hene ewa pie mantem eye achem abu akwana matren konwam berma pobi asumani a otaso miensa ede afuto ede ma abatan ahwefo ena awofo se osra omada wamoma fra no enwomasua ho hia papa titu no miamia hodo a wanom etu efumagudie o kiremi se nam efumagudie tu ntene enya de amofra no ekọ school kram na naka sai mo ana wo kiremi se oman bia kankro ene oman mpunto ejina desua so na oman no nso dachi bia nkokrafo ebeka mofra no na mofra mu nkọ school ene mabọ atwe na mugu galamse base modda densu ani etu fumagudie enti abebo amada achia na ekiremi se ba ne sa emu akra belema sumene otoso miensa kasa na okiremi se ade ba ko eka ho bemene emebuni nko school titiriu ne nyina ne se sabe aboa ohia otwen aboa koto anwapa da so ne bi na akeka ka abatan mene omoma eja mofre hwe na omunya nnam mane nsatom tututu galamse ene de ade enti eba ne sa emu akra na ekiremi se osra mofra da so momu nyina nko school na mu nko sua na da tan oman Ghana enya wonemo so emfaso ekwadum hene kasa na wo kiremi se emebre atwam onimse ne mu odin papa nanso na wo fam made atimetena se ekoma adwumaden eduadua mfudie tonton bi de hwa wonom oba bitumi koton ne ntoma bata na okoton na japare abahwa ne ba school ne senti abata ya maba mode ne ne musimu ni bienti momangu galamse site ne munyai kra mam ho mode mafo ne mofra no entime enkonkosua ho na Ghana dache ejina mofra yi so o kiremu a eno betra magana yakwanim e won putum na naka se na o kirem sem dwuma de to dwa emra na eye first ohwim eye kan afasa ekoso e wache bi ekwadum na ahimfi no de nsem wei e de to dwa
afucho kakra mewoma be probia man e koso wo bia no mese awofo e wo se edu ba bi edin de nanso dachi nia yen sabita franche wo yen nananom de ye ko school ayi akua de hwe yen ya ne ntuma kra no wakoton de editua school fees because o munim say education is the key and next sabita franche bibia wo ye bia no wan ko school wo mobo because see awo ko ba bia bibia Google map na do ko see afo you see utimi de ye o computer utimi de ye o bibia o messages utimi bibia nti ye be hye awofo ne nkwala no so a sebe esa man ni ti mu ko ya sere mo ena de wo hu nsusu aso e de bebre wo but kyena na obo hu se ye kan na menti ye pese bi be basa ti ye be hye mo se omo nya asutie enfa mo teachers for no any headmasters ne omo maame mo na maame abatan ne so a omo hye omo makutupa bone so san se obatan bi wo hwa de wagya ne ba ne se ono no nko ye adwuma fam de hye no ni ya ntwaye sebe ya ne de nkwala yi ba asase ya sede ye de se osoro de nkwala ya fa ye so na ba asase ya sede se ye be hwe omo ya mo good education ni ya show mo didie mo ntare se ebi ni wakura na ye nyakasafa nkurahye e de amom no matima ko school na dama omo so abeya brempon e wa asase so no maboa Ghana e wi asafa na nia afucho kakra me de be mo
na sade ye nyina ye ne mo no se ko pie mo e wa kwadum ene chese ne ye pie mantemu am eye ochehene osagefo amuatiofo pani se odi eye ohwim kan afahye na ene ahemfo hye na se nyina da ene aba ahemafo esesa sese eja ohun bubuja ede koma nana se ne we ya kyede entiene emra kyebi akwadum ohwim kan afahye ne koso no ene school for mo from wo schools ahodo a wo mhye na nase akwadum hina se berima pobi asumani otaso miensa wo moden akoye sama mane pepepe de manana se nana won kwaso yankwada na kwaso adi yenso fi so oba adwumaden yipam nana ni so power de pa mofra no subampa ene odo a wonom de ndade edema na chepe na bod homaden esen ne monso so mofra mani age penti no oyibi kakra ede bo amofra no na mra nana ka sam ode nsam tu dwabio ene wo kire mu sem mofra no be pie ho mo panyame no kure ni wo hwe mofra ne be ntade na mpaboa obi hye tawoto aba tawoto pa eto nyina tete mofra ne bi atade as space emu tutu ntokro sabe o moto nyina gu ho na kirem se ba ne se ya na mo 1% na bo ne homaden esan check 10,000 guys say a church for my dash schools na no nje enkwato tontade school uniform ne bi ma mofra na mo nhyana mofra na nika school mu na kirem say schools ahodo a ewa kodum ene ba bibia na hini apem no baba ne homaden mofra momaden sua de konkan pa ne mu makom yensa obeyi wonom e de fi schools ahodo mu afo mo ho ka akopem ma mofra no ebe wie su apon fesa ne de akakro betuma ye na de abo me hu masua atimi akonkan awa kwadum ede ne potem
say ye di ohun o mefo abenwai afi mafia meeting eno nti de bia me kama asem say kai me mra meti ase mra me ohen meti ase so wan kai me a sabita frache sika e ka sika ne den kan say sabita frache wani ebi be so afofo so na ye be boa omo ni na wo hye na dwumadi a me obi a ekronfo mo browafo ne nkwalada makoma so ti e bota ye ni a ne say o che so nyame e be cha ma so amenye bi so aso afofo so it is all hwe ya ene ohum dai ye sha se fiti nura ina ye di ohum na be si na ya amane ni amamre nanso amane ni amamre na chi no na ye se ye kai nkwala bi a omo so sebi omo asetirem ene oboti bi emu nye ebi ni se den ina so hwe nkwala ya na me ye omomo ya ebi school atare kra hwe atete ebi mpabo akra sebi omo hye chalote na bi ko school nemre mo ani bia bai iti na ya rawosem se ohempon ti sebi na osoro edi kro chebi akwaduma hye mensa na nyame se memfa kro nkobo hye asase so kwan ben so na mefa so di kro be ko hye asase so kwan ni bi so ni se yeso ye be ma ebi aso afofo so eni ti na se wo hwa se dwumadi ewei mi didi bo ankwala no se na omo so ye be so omo nkran na ya mo hu se eni da so ho enkachi yemuni ya se me kasa me kama baba sama kirewa ai na nyame di ma bu sa mbebe so ebe wa na so umre ni metwitwa so nka
ani a wotie ekopie mo ewo achem akwaduma ono ene ye wonom ehene le den ede nana berima pobi asumani a otoso miensa na mane boy yensem twene kontehene kofi obo kofi nantea ene difiri apie mantemo ebesom yen wene yenyina wesu ne yenkenka madwenkyere ne bi na yemfansom a na we free master plan adwini akentampo na okire mi se kasere mu de pass na mo hwe ne mi se 2028 MPP bedimu kene matepam kodwa sempa furniture works oso hwe live edi free kodwa asempa furniture works adwuma kro na kache ewo edum kumase asante bantem na kashe bone mu de pass na manam kofi parliament se hwe live edi free agna bi kuma panagana dede bia ye chance bibi bone nsi ansa na ya fa ye ho adwen ya dane aboa pete bibi nsi a ye ho hwe Ghana ni ya ba won chen so fa na men so fa mra kakra ka ne ye modia mo monitor ne yanko anim ne nyina ne sa kwadu mu hini kire mu a me ahodo ayetu fom agudie no emofa ne nko school ana mo fa ne nyina akotu ska akọ eviza mu chem ze school no kwa de be chance o manya sika enti aba ne sana o man da chen so wa hwe ba koda asane mu Ghana ni ensem se wote a wo se ho sen 0534050199 0593406565 majo medafo
Amadeso, Black Pam Dodoa.
Champion me Agyei Sikapa ehwo kafo.
Gawe sawe na mo kana awo fono yo mu pada na mo ko mu pana.
Ne de omu na omu ni mo.
Omo se omo bawo. Because wa apada be ya che na wo mare ko skina. Wo ba mama na akoye se no we ya. Omo se omo ma no. Mpenfu na mo ko mu no mo fa mo na sifo.
Okay.
So Sandra and my Apakan, so what we wish you, but Pia could not buy a Sabian. But about some of us, I'm going to say about no, sir, more cassette, the Biamo Boko causes in the yard, they say I'm about you.
Okay. Matepa, anyway, drink, my jewel medafo.
Hello,
Mama Omanjo.
I don't know.
My hoffe, we didn't be a cassafree.
Your primary Gladys, Casafi Dodo.
Oh, Sister Gladys, my interior.
Oh, I am power. Saturday, I am Pamankola, no Munko school. I am Papa, because I collect a ticket. Also, almost to 2 from now. Amunya gold, pieces, maybe. Into your way, you must mean your bed 1,000. I say, oh, with that, school need I
won't go. Oh, okay. Yatepa, no one's wagging tra what they amaye. Also, bet to me about Ediagramu 05340. 50199 0593406565 ya mofre amunko school nene omunyina dane nanam galamse asi ehun sunsanso ma dwo medofo
yeja
odin ba bia kasa free
ipa 20 million e be kasa free dodo
oh mama ma yenti wanimre
na ho to say
ya me adome ho ye pa
mi pacho wa se nkola wo strati nya sika ona kola bremo a wo nyi kakra ne ni bresika
okay
iti yempanyifo nyi asem wa nyi na je se yempanyifo no hwe wo ye akola bi wo pe school wo bisa wo fo no wo hu asem papa bi a panyifo no ginemu na kola no ko school
okay
idasi
mesoma dase pa majo medofo
alaji twasumte
mama omanjo mayenti o
yo we de asema ho sa aban ma nansi pompa ne mpanyifo no esi amana me wo bolgano utunu se na nkola nketenkete kura umoko mans wo fa eso a nkola nketenkete ntina ska eda omanim be adia enye abrekwa wo so mko school
okay
we de na sre aman mpanyifo no enya aban na nkata pa so mfa ne ensi pom eni die mu na ai
yo mesoma dase pa anyway mate on council ho medasi pi yabre no enya be enti yesremada ofra enya de betumi afa obio kasebo no yade asi emusemufo ne ye maze mebalantwe ene semu ede emayen DJ Omarion ede ekopie mo Facebook no kasebo no wonya humfo ni videos ahodo nyina bi etimi ehwe ye DJ Zigibi senior technician on duty na kenkafo ebesoma ni mre no me takwade kwadwakrum twabe wode hye kwankron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi mahoteden ene ehunso mponi menkra moden so Ela Haji Abdul Twasunte mene mo wafase
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa.
Na hote den ene.
Dum Salevi.
Yes, also. I'm a Apakan jita betnas akopamaso nsema nka nsuo no. Ode atoa so e de asomtu oba obetia na dem ene na Apakan jita say ya.
DL Power Sports. Emuade. Ejawo. Dead.
Yeba mu nyina mo ene tia. Adehye.
Media say almost na boga na almost almost na aduna mu ya nika almost mean to referee almost mean to nyama bibiri na da we no to no na one ba be sponsor liga ya wo bi kan ana fe liga ya boa come declare one ba be sponsor liga bon players na come dey say in follow the rare actors na come dey just say ayeke and then sorry am from so ayeke naturalize my Tanzania oh me brother in ka da na maka ten so yes ake because ahano bo unya shi yonsu ahasu na ya ni party obia yeah, Suna, Yami Aduna, one, I said, whenever you do so, on the bottom, you can be a more on one thing.
Yao dagbe wotro amele gbedurano vinyo pogboto fiu gamado wotro ya chame gbanoyin sports yemi chogbono yimenko enyu DL Power Sports updates mede kukuno wotro ya la yomadena grona made na mesia menetro ime radio adari DL 106.9 anyami ganyobi tuobole wono ko ye Facebook e YouTube bakene mingabo efiano yo beshe gbekene watershare kun woke sports ni ba egbe eji DL Power Sports update me kpabo fai gbekene ni ochomoko ni moko akemoko ni mofiamo ke radio afo DL 106.9. Good evening to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platforms. Thursday evening we are back on your radio. We are bringing you DL Power Sports update. So please call a friend to tell a friend that DL Power Sports update is airborne live now on DL 106.9. Ebusia maminyina we so na obu ahobrase eni ni die kwan so baby bia wo na nwumre memo adwon ema wakwa abakesepa emepiem won krampumpuni mantem ene Ghana Agyei atum kasafidie kese ba akopesu DL ohaninsia echiripo enkron na yawada enwumre mrewedu se agudi mom na ntie yesinkunya na fiti anopa besi awie ni enwumre agudi won nsama wo etwetwagu ayakwa akopedi amasamufo wagyebere atenase wawu sokrogen asone sokrogen intebeni nyina waye fimni akadie osie mu duotiefo editie se wote ohwefo edihwe se ohwe ena yen okafo nso no edikane se ye kan yatenase a yede eba ya agudi won nsama edi adanadane ebu mfumpa ni adencheche ewo Ghana bibrem ani broni kroso ya turi din DL Power Sports update abusia baby bia wo na nwumre tami kuchu ya tase nsem na abone bede yedeba na yede ababesomo na yetenase abribia woni mi se Lumba ensupa adaworoma ena yedi DL Power Sports update ni banti na nwumre kame woni yamfasida kese asida chencheche no enfama Lumba ensupa na Lumba ensupa yensu abadwama nso emu ode emote kama Food and Drugs Authority ajatum sende oba Ghana na opensu ede so bia no dia eno ani Lumba ensupanti abusia mesrewa menkonum nsu bia nsu esa wonom no eno ani Lumba ensupa bobobi efagu bo na bibia ebetumi aye kama enso so ede amao ya wone bottle de ya wone sachet ntini opebia no onsa ebetumi aka efiefie mononom enkwala ni kosku bottle water no monfa mo monkomo amotontonso Lumba ensupa na monton bibia fa nsu a ya no mo de Lumba ensupa ana mekamfo ede amao ya to apetinkran baby a obia no obetumi enya bi ena wato enti uram awdansoma ne mpatoma madam abanyameche distributor owo appeal to sene oben Lumba sport no 0557 349 401 ofanko mama Vic ewo sport M oben onyinase washing bay no 0500 680783 Bra Kwame was Circle Station Oben Adum Choba no 0244 094 793 Edit Kusi Ewo Dowenya opposite Central University 0246 601004 and 0266 400215 Lumba Nsupope Biatwa DLFM Akachi Ewon Kran Gogwa Junction Yane Wisconsin International University NID animhwe oba yan reception wa oba betu yan receptionist na oni na di nkomo oba guide o na wetumi enya bia to ba bibia wa na nwumre utie me opa bia di uduma opa se oye distributor ana opa Lumba Nsupani bi yamre obia numbers ni nie 0555 0 no abo 5 miensa 274757 0555 27 4757 and 0577 475343 Lumba Nsupa Oriensi Agongo na yawada enumere DL Power Sports Update yede eba besoma seda kese enkoma kwame efun bi owo na enumere ota ekire yede ensamono eba DJ Omarion Facebook and YouTube Orien ato DLFM 106 pwana obenya nsam ne bi na wahwe wabusia miameti akunya kesie mo ede ensamono ba besomo no dia meje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed clienti we yaba yebesi family de nsamono ede asomo
Apakan GH we de nyansa de wadiawo wo interview wo kasai wa hu brase wo radio mu kire se wo yo pabe ne wo radio mampa enti
Abusia yanka jangum ne yansha ensamana se emfama de yansha se emfamfi Ghana ha ne wia ne de broni cross so de no ere atoa so de amade yansha se emfamfi Black Stars of Ghana midfielder Thomas Tay Partey na kache na abusia uremo ewo Thomas Tay Partey akachi ane contractor one Arsenal wono akaka krebi beye bosumedi anim no na bana we na Arsenal ne twetwen komo se nkombe extend contract na mum no report ai eba ne echima boboku aye friend Arsenal no o mentumi ene Thomas Tay Partey unreach agreement on contract extension tin yakika kwedie wanhwa Thomas Tay Partey e de sumne beba na we e boboku aye friend Arsenal kache na wafiu akọ as a free agent na on extending a contract no ewo Arsenal no ko as a free agent no niameti ene se Barcelona e show interest so munya na omo peno sanso na urem awo Turkey boboku ahudo pi wo Turkish Super League ma omo nso show interest se omunya Thomas Tay Partey omo de ne beba na waba begina omo tim no etumi abepia e de amama yede ewonsem so e de asomo yefiwo de yemremo ewo Ghana Football Association akache na onim se ne omo start ya omo release dates awodwa next season no yebetumi abo various competition no na according to Ghana Football Association no almost Division 1 league next season no in the date na yebebo no almost the ababonten na Division 1 league no almost chirema almost 26 September 2025 and yebe start na ya boss akwa kowie 11th May 2026 into next season Division 1 league no e shas 26 September 2025 na ye wie no 11th May 2025 omuchemo won next season no FA Cup no say no so no enwon sensam etie ye shas 24th October 2025 and na ye dey start na ye wie ni 30th 31st May 2026 na GFA4 echirema clubs no mandatory no say mutumema mu players ne be rest into omuchema mandatory rest period for team bia wa Ghana for the players no say o division 2 o division 1 o say o ma players no rest from June 9th akosi July 8th 2025 a mandatory rest period at the teams no for omo players no and a pre-season no and then no ebetumi take you off from July 9th ekwa yade awonsam so etumi edi asomwa enye asam ketwa Ghana Premier League na bana wie na so May June nominations no etumi ababetodwa coaches no nomination no say na tie Abubakar Watara has coach wenya nomination Nuruddin Amadu Kara United coach wenya nomination enso so ewowa yade awonsam dia asomo na Nana Ajman enso Vision FC coach ononso etumi enya nominations yade awonsam dia asomo goalkeeper of the month of May June nominations no hat of goalkeeper ye friend Benjamin Asare wenya nomination Lawrence Osei enso ewo Heart of Florence wenya nomination ena Ruben Osman Sanon ewo Nation Service ono so enya nomination a yede ewonsam edema player of the month of May June no nominations no Albert Amoa ewo Asante Kotoko wenya nominations Kingsley Braye enso ewo Bobo Kwa friend media ma wenya nomination ena Kevin Ampafo enso ewo Nations a ono so enya nomination a yede ewonsam so etumi ede asomo yefi Ghana Premier League nominations in sense ma yamfa yani nchiemo ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko akache na dano kwesiada omoji FA Cup against Golden Cake na Endra Asante Kotoko ekopiemo ewo menshia the trophy no the koche His Royal Majesty otumfo osetutu na omokwe no Nana Apenkra Kumasi Asante Kotoko interim management committee chairman the His Royal Majesty otumfo osetutu anim se team no Nana wabon kaye papa na ne awoye de man no eso ye ni enti no ye yere eta so se this season no nanke ye gi double league any FA Cup na mom no league ne ye nsanka FA Cup ne de ye hye hunkran se league na bon ye se ye gi FA Cup no enti nana ne awaye de aman ne ye nso yakwakwagi FA Cup ede abanti ye baya nana ye de be kire na wo medal special one so no nana ye de ama we san se team no wona obon ka
na fi ehase no League Cup no ne FA Cup no ye hye ye ho bo sake e beji ni mi onu nyina de abekire yewura dan so league ne de emu ko ba no ya ye mfum so kakra bi na twe ye sai enti league ne de ye to so be nsa na FA Cup no ye teams ni njida no anokra meka de kra cha league matches no dan no ye 64 teams na no kwasi adan for kwasi yi and ye kwasi final match na ye prepare so na ye ne Golden Kicks for and a call finals no near Shaka yera boy on wa high diama ye a dime 54 apartments and collide them and then penny for technical staff you be them ye share ye koye by ye didie o ma ye duane anopa and awia any anumre yes yes yera na so boka ema 4.5 million Ghana cedis say yam fan to talk players na ope players yes fata kotoko aka national team bia no omumbu ne be from ye jeju omoso ye ra jeju omoso edan omudam electricity bibia omuntua empani bibia simfan ne bibia wodam o ye hweka ye ra e bob ye hu ya yes da bi ye hwe ma no nkokwa enti ye ne omo presu bia ana ye wie ye no ye di nkunim ye se omo 2-1 enti ye ba ye wie ya ye di kuruwa no ne koma de ene de bra no ne adanase
Nana Apinkra interim management committee chairman Erima Kotoko no watene kano Mr. Herbert Mensah former CEO Erima Asante Kotoko no ka delegation the crew and coach His Royal Majesty otumfo setutu na Mr. Herbert Mensah ejina His Royal Majesty otumfo setutu anemo the asidade ma management technical team ni playing body se omakwaji FA Cup no etumi ede aba Mr. Herbert Mensah.
To stand in front of my father, I'm confused. To be here today with his team, I'm humbled. And I can say thank you to the players, the coaching staff, the management of Kumasi Asante Kotoko on behalf of my father. I would also like to say that everywhere you go, there's a greatness in Kotoko. And the greatness comes because of Otumfo. Too many people have forgotten. They think you are playing football. It is more than football. You represent the spirit of Asante man. If you are only playing football, you are playing for the wrong team.
Mr. Herbert Mensah Tuanen Samsono, and what they took Kotoko technical team management playing body and him say, His Royal Majesty Otumfo say to know, or botim no kayepa na ohwemukrana. His Royal Majesty na yono na ese botim no ka. Omo odi team na ma no, and anke ese botim no ka na sunde no, adane ama His Royal Majesty, and ebo na ade onka. Enti we no management technical team playing body e ka asamba ko de che monkonko den trophies awro monye monko Africa monko compete FIFA Club World Cup na monko ginemu ano na His Royal Majesty Otumfo say tutu ehwehwe.
Otumfo has dreams that are bigger than you can imagine. When I travel the world, everybody talks about Kumasi Asante Kotoko. At the same time, they talk about Otumfo. You must get back up, be at the World Club Championship, bring the glory back. Otumfo has invested. It is not Otumfo's job to invest in Kotoko. It is Kotoko, what you achieve, and those who hold it, who must invest. It is an honor, it is a privilege to hold Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Otumfo, your children can say on their behalf they are proud to be here. You've made me small as usual. Thank you, Nana.
Mr. Herbert Mensah, a former CEO, Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ebusia, wetumi aten nkano. Urem ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko akachia. Report eba no echirema. Kotoko eja players maku enum. Kotoko eja omkwanse omunkope bebu foforo enkotwa omu akensie so. Na sa players maku num no Samuel Eduku, Fernando Wisdom Bassi, Daniel Adwoa Agyei, Michael Che Dramana, and Justice Blay. Report bani se players maku enumi Kumasi Asante Kotoko etumi eja omkwan ewo. Na lawyer Safuduku and communications director Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko wa confirming say players no ebi efi Kotoko akọ ebi wo a omo contract abewe ebi no won so a omo ba na omo betwa wata na omo money mono ewo fam omo meet expectation and ebi won so a omo contract Kotoko ni omo di nkomo so omo extend na nkomo twetwe na wieye enti sa players ni nyina no omo kọ.
Some of our players will have to leave. Some have had their contracts run through. Others could not make the mark, if I should say. And then others, we couldn't come to an agreement. So in the next few days, come out. In fact, we are looking at seeing those players off even before they take over so that they wouldn't have to come back. As they depart, we would have sorted all those issues out.
Lawyer Safuduku Twanen Samson odi to just a Confederation Cup Kotoko kono on be taking one step after the other. And it's a prelims on be your margins on be free. Omo free prelims and so on. No much as a group stage no on be to me ako.
We take it one step after the other. The first step is to go away from the preliminary stage and then we will eye the group stage.
Lawyer Safuduku ya communications director de Kumasi Asante Kotoko no watenenka. Asante Kotoko ni baby ani Go Stars atwetwen komo Adwoa Agyei baby ani Go Stars omo midfielder Charles Jamfi Kamara no oba Kotoko na waba be sia kan ede amoma yede enwonsam ede maom na Asante Kotoko ni House of Folk ede ntokwa kase ede abom na we na transfer won tokwa Golden Kicks omo ringa your friend Bless Ige na Bless Ige no me no kase de has epe Kotoko epe enti omo di aboma omo pa brante na brante nations at the bid akwadada se omo pen Kotoko benya no ana has ebenya no enwumire ya Nhyiraba betom ene se bobo kwa yefen House of Folk ene former Black Stars of Ghana assistant coach Masud Didi Dramani has ene na wiwie Masud Didi Dramani ena Eban wababe new head coach ede ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko report ni chirema has a wiwie bibia enche bi official announcement na beba Masud Didi Dramani and ababe new coach ede ama House of Folk na has ene Kotoko former assistant coach Abdullahi Ghazali in the ono coach Baskoli Stars Masud Didi Dramani akache has force omunini ndi komo open as the first assistant coach niatosu mienu no Masud Didi Dramani akache has se omunko Golden Kicks omu coach your friend Fifi Parker Hansen or you're very good open as the second assistant coach now Fifi Parker Hansen no dreams and so open so be head coach never no has a Roma meow mani say ombe to menyano and he has new technical team na ebano Masud Didi Dramani be coach like his Abdul Ghazali be assistant 1 na Fifi Parker Hansen I assistant 2 obi bisa say Abubakar Watara omo de ne be den omo de ne ko technical director ewo hwa yedi won komo enso Ediacho has edidi nkomo enso Ateman FC omo former midfielder your friend Gabriel Bonande or a free agent has efa Gabriel Bona na waba be sia kan edi ama eno achi nso no Techima 11 Wonders ewo midfielder bi your friend Farouk Ameya onimbo power right back ni ametene se has epe Farouk Ameya wa yede enwonsam enso Ediasomo Kwame Opariado eye kasama for the Mahato Foki ebisa ne se Mati recruitment committee eden ena mama yesa no si Omo per se next season performing better than this season performance. Omo dan the inti board on international omo say ebe hu ehun be hia say on be form a recruitment committee.
We have to be far better than we ended this season. So the only thing to have done is that after Tina and Obia submitting the report, it is you're making sure that we bring players in the wisdom of the board. Let's put in a committee. So I could talk player. And then and I better say, chase players winning and be able to deal with it. So once you put in place.
Na Kwame Opayado actually or say has so folk this season almost signings and dodo na be players ebo our top level Premier League no money are there dodo na no mo de ombeba na mo no say obo division 1 division 2 now we good why not omo de obeba na waba be body ama has
at least the most of them will have to come from the top level but you have to talent be that's a talent if they are Obo Division 2, Obo Division 3, and Obo Division 1. And that talent is very good. But in the team, talent will be able to fit in well and it will give you the necessary results. But it also indicates.
Kwame Opayado ya kasama for the Mahat of folk in Wataninka Nations FC, a golden kick for mo center back, your friend Roland Gripman. Now, Roland Gripman or ni Oko Gripman, or mo yanta phone to already know. Nations awo ko Gripman omo person omo kofa Roland Gripman ediba enti ebia next season Nations center back pair no ebe enta for atapeni ni atakakra Roland Gripman eni oko Gripman and ombebo ayede won samedema media match Chelsea Heart of Lions goalkeeper your friend Lawrence or say somra embede man and afin so no Heart of Lions say exchange is not robbery se mo pay goalkeeper yenso media ma mu goalkeeper pia kubi no yenso ye pen somra na ombede mo fama baby any go stars enso edidi nkomo edu echi former Inswateman FC center back your friend Yimano Ankra na coach Frimpong manso ni ye adwuma obofo kwata no o se Yimano Ankra emra na onsane ni nye adwuma e wo baby any go stars aso ya yede enwonsam enso ediason Fatau Dauda former Black Stars of Ghana goalkeeper o se ne no Friday ochina June 20th ekosi 22nd June kwesiada University of Ghana campus special goalkeepers off season training the ama goalkeepers into team ya we goalkeeper no wako toto nyama na bibia enso etumi aye kama the amawa yede awonsam de ma ebusia yemfa fie ni nsini monitor broni kuro so ne yenye na yensore so enkodia FIFA Club World Cup 2025 eguso ekoso na Endra Games etojano mensa enwura mu na resort no memfa ma wesanse games no ye bobia himnachi ye bobia no pane ade entin wanhwe a resort ebefa weni so Endra Games na ebiba so himnachi ne ade menra ni utru dia Endra Montreal 1 Inter Milan 1 Sansuna Manchester City 2 Wydad Casablanca 0 Real Madrid Endra Xabi Alonso ni first game One Al Hilal Saudi Arabia airborne draw 1-1 ena etumi epiemo ena Pachuca Endra FC Salzburg echi nani omekami no omutumi etimu ba kwa yede ewonsem enso de asomo ahimrachi emra yada no one game etodwa IN enso etnasema Juventus ena ni omeka polipoli enum a omo entumi ante meno ka say one game atodwa dada eye Palmeiras omo ne El Ali ena de boani na game no kwawie no Palmeiras ache Ali abo omekami no entumi ante yesi aka ne sima miensa Inter Miami enshebie FC Porto enshebie ebonondua Seattle Sounders FC ane Atletico Madrid ede ebeboania yede awonsam so etumi ede atowanim na obeka ya mekachiro se Thomas Tepate niekeka kwedie ofi Arsenal ko report ayebane se Arsenal ene Real Sociedad ewie bibia Spanish midfielder Martin Zubimendi no Arsenal for Fanaba as a replacement at the Thomas Tepate na the release cross no 60 million euros now so no Arsenal betua abro 60 million euros no so na bobo kwa FN Arsenal at the Brandt FN Martin Zubimendi at the few Real Sociedad was Spain aba no wa be replacement at the Thomas Tepate ya bo ewon komo at the amount na Bayern Leverkusen for Omo pe center back essence Jonathan Tah a few omakachiko English center back obon ball e ma Liverpool your friend Jarrell Kwanza na Jarrell Kwanza no Liverpool sinfo ene na agree personal term na sika ombetua de ma Liverpool no 30 million pounds plus add-ons Liverpool for beje e de fi Liverpool si ho na Jarrell Kwanza akosi na kan e de ama Bayern Liverpool na ye de awon sam de ma Real Madrid e bo FIFA Club World Cup ni bi na so omo key player Kylian Mbappe me no ka se ya gino e de Adwoa Agyei Sikapa adan ya omo se wanya acute gastroenteritis na Kylian Mbappe ya gina Adwoa Agyei Sikapa ne ho edodo no ne ho mfa ne kura enti ya reshino speedy recovery Nico Williams Athletic Bilbao Moringa na oye Spain one Barcelona akato na bro na obesina kan ya ma Barcelona for na reach personal agreement 6 years contract until June 2031 afibiano ombema ne 7 to 8 million euros a season and obeji edi aguni bottom Barca edidi nkomo La Liga headquarters ni release clause 58 million euros no Barcelona epe kwan ombefa so na ometua Nico Williams akachire team bia epe ne se mompe bebi ntina na Barcelona nkwa ena mepese mikosi akan ede ema omanso wa yede enwonsam de wabusia yemfansi na awoso entoaso emfa ema na yekwe de empanifo bia biema etie no yen acknowledge wo na yemfa omunchi amfa ma na yenko na mamentu inchi akese yes emfa nkoma me ame wofa yes Sammy Tuga okomadina Masalachi Opportunity Bank anymore eho ena wofa Sammy Tuga wo na wofa mfa dadi Lumba ni agro kra hwe okoka dadi asema wanhwe wofa nya wokro bebo omfa dadi ndi agro nti ama DLFM no odi gru e dia sony radio nti ne radio no ntumi nchim fa mfi DLFM de bia no pa wi anwumre otie DLFM nti wofa Sammy Tuga oton mema mpaboa ewo Madina Masalachi ende uremu ewo Opportunity Bank anymore wofa maminchi a wabie mu ne mame na owo nchen ton ade ni obia owo around no yada mu nyina sese de bia mutie DLFM nti once again wofa Sammy Tuga Opportunity Bank anymore ewo Madina Masalachi uton mema mpabo yenchi a eni obia o sanso ena maminchi a Ishmael so ya ardent fan of DLFM na Ishmael ena ye CEO de ma Ishwan Kuto opam mema ho eye enyama mema nyama Ishwan Kuto ewo Masalachi Madina Opportunity Bank anymore sanso ena ehwa na oye Ishwan Kitchen wo Ishmael onso yenchi ayrawase se onso mfa DLFM endi agro Ishwan Kitchen and Ishwan Kuto na afenso no Joshua Akoli o New Legon Abu Junction God Day Collection Joshua Akoli onso no ye na wase ebusia ye ko asedaka sie nkoma kwa mefumota echire ye den samno edi by DJ Omarion onso meda asisa wodi yenko social media ema ewiase nyina enya bi ehwe me ameden samno eba ni dia meje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King twedi ampo nyankopon ehu ye mobo na odom ye nkwane ahoden a ochina ye baba na ya baba somo mikwe die Zigibi ede awoso baba woso miame bra penny Mr. Kofi ayeno wa yensu anu so ate mami nchi a woni wife sister me yeko yenum Lumba nso ba ye ba me boss me chairman Zigibi dia awoso ebeto aso ede amamo
Hey Kwame ade wakabomu ana iso awo no mo ha wanisa